Hello everybody and welcome back to the Catch World Cup 2023. We're here in the semifinals for the second match of the weekend. 6 hours ago we had Korea versus Italy, where Korea came out on top 7-2. And now we have Poland versus Belgium. I'm Ash Ketchum, and I'll be casting today. Kwajibo will be joining me a bit later on as well. But for now, Poland versus Belgium in the losers bracket. Now, Poland obviously coming off of a loss against South Korea last weekend, but I mean, that was against South Korea, so that's going to be a really, really tough match, and I believe they played really, really well against them. And Belgium having won 2 matches in the losers bracket last weekend as well, so they're on a winning momentum right now. If you look at seeding, Poland is a little bit higher seeded, and perhaps the favored one going into this match. But we've seen upsets throughout the tournament, so you never know. As you can see there you have the rosters. Poland, Bober of Darkness, Philo, Fob, Trigon, Skylea, and Jakubon. And on Belgium, we have Quinton, K, Knoob, Ottoel's Fanboy, Jesse, Aja, and Sheend. So those are the lineups for today. Looks like we've already had our rolls so far. And it is Poland first to ban. And Hard Rock 2 is going to be the ban from Poland. I think that's a pretty solid ban against Belgium. I think when you look at Belgium in the roster, like, they probably have a little bit of an advantage on Hard Rock and Double Time, actually. Or maybe it's kind of close against Poland, but Poland probably, solid team, and a little bit better on Hidden and Nomad. As you can see right there, the Hidden 2 ban from Belgium. That's a really, really solid ban against Poland. I mean, when you have Fob and Trigon and players like that on the Polish squad, that's a map that you want to avoid playing, by all means. And now the first pick from Belgium is a Nomad 1, actually. The consistency pick of the map pool, if you will, at least in the Nomad bracket. Interesting pick, honestly. Maybe they're hoping for a little bit of a Poland int on consistency map. I mean, I could see Belgium being able to play this pretty well. They have players like Jesse and El Skefe, who are pretty consistent Nomad players. Looks like McCutie will be slotting in that 3rd slot for them. McCutie, previously known as Auto Elf Fanboy or Kofu. On the Polish side, we have Bober of Darkness and Philo, but looks like we're trying to get a Trigon in there. Trigon, obviously, statistically, the best player of last round individually. If you look at the statistics sheet, so very well played by from Trigon last week. We'll have to see if he's able to show up and perform at the same level this week. And there he is. So it's actually going to be Philo, Bober of Darkness, and Trigon for Poland. A little bit surprised to see Philo there, but I guess he's confident on this one. Obviously one of the higher skill gap players on the Polish side. And I believe my co-commentator has finally joined now.
Oh, hello. Sorry I'm late. Had some inescapable things to deal with real quick.
That's alright. At least you're here now. Welcome, Kwajibo, to the commentator booth. And thank you here for joining me.
Yeah, I got right in the nick of time.
You could say that.
Yeah, think. How are we doing?
We're just getting started with No Mod 1 now. As you can see, the lineups are Philo, Bober, and Trigon on Poland, and on Belgium we have El Skefe, Mycutie, and Jesse. This is Belgium's pick.
Yeah, both lineups aren't really all that surprising. I mean, Jesse, quite a skilled player on most mods. I played with him in Suigi, and I know El Skefe, very skilled player in terms of generalists, and Mycutie as well. Oh, Bober missing early on.
Yeah, it looks like it was not just one but two misses from Bober to start off with.
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like the Poland side needs not much of an introduction at this point. They have been popping off a lot through the tournament, especially Trigon.
Oh yeah, Trigon obviously the highest performing player according to statistics last week, but El Skefe actually found two misses as well, trading the misses from Bober, but now Philo and Mycutie are going to trade as well. Bober going to miss as well, so that's going to put advantage to Belgium now. Right now, in the first quarter of the map, it's actually looking pretty good for Belgium, as Jesse's holding that full combo still. That SS, in fact, for Trigon, holding the full combo as well, but it's like one droplet miss. And Bober finds another miss there, so that's actually kind of raised the advantage here for Belgium even more.
Yeah, Belgium doing quite well in this opening pick. I mean, it is best of 13 this week, though, so plenty of time. Jesse gonna miss, though. And Bober trading, so not much of an issue. Is Bober going to trade quite hard? And this is my first time seeing this map, so yeah, it's not too surprising to see players get caught off on some of these patterns.
It's very heavy on the wiggles. You can see Mycutie missing there as well, so I'm actually not too sure if advantage is still on Belgium's side. I mean, they are building backup combo, and they seem to have a really slight lead still.
Yeah, so we're hearing about the 200 combo thing last week, that it still is 200 combo, and yeah, Poland did have their 3 200s back before Belgium, so they probably did eke out a little bit more of that gap that Belgium had on them.
Yeah, as you can see, it's really close, only about 10,000, 20,000 points here. Halfway through the map now, obviously this is a really long one, almost tiebreaker length you could say. Gonna require a lot of consistency here. Mycutie finds a miss now. I think that could flip things over now. Oh, but Mycutie and Bober trade there. That's just that one miss, and now another miss from Mycutie.
Miss though, yeah. And there it is. Goes to Poland right now, and there's still a third of the map to go though.
Look at Trigon's combo right now, by the way. That full combo holding it still. Bober and Mycutie keep on trading a little bit. I think Bober found one more miss on that section right there, but lead still on Poland, albeit really slight. Really small lead right now. It's so close. Could honestly be a one-miss game still.
Yeah, and there's a lot of misses right there out of Mycutie, so it's going to become a 2 or a 3 miss game right now. And yeah, Philo is doing very well in terms of combo. Trigon looks like he's still FCing. Bober gonna miss, but Mycutie trades it. El Skefe is also quite good for combo.
Jesse also found a miss there a little bit before Bober. So yeah, that's gonna keep Poland in the lead. Only about 50,000 points, 57,000 points between them now. There's still hope for Belgium here, but as things stand, Trigon holding that full combo still. Mycutie finds another miss there. That's only going to help Poland. Bober trades though, but Jesse found a miss as well. Mycutie keeps on finding misses here, but Bober keeps on trading. El Skefe drops his combo now. Now it's just Trigon and Philo going crazy for Poland right now.
Yeah, and that gap is just massive now. Yeah, no chance to recover that.
Oh, but he drops right before the ending there. Trigon's got to drop his full combo, and now Philo has the biggest combo in the lobby.
Unlucky, but still going to maintain that MVP status, I believe. At least in terms of score. In terms of accuracy, I believe that would be Philo.
And there you have it. That's it's a break point to Poland right there, as it was Belgium's pick. Belgium not able to capitalize on their own pick there. Solid scores from Jesse and El Skefe. Mycutie struggled a little bit compared to the others on this map, but
gonna say sort of sort of equal parts play with Boba. A little bit of score advantage to Boba with that bit of extra combo that he got. But yeah, practically even in terms of like your miscounts, accuracies are slightly 50-50, but and then low miscounts all around the board otherwise.
Indeed. Honestly, it was pretty close. Could have gone either way there. But at the end, Poland was able to hold combo when it mattered, you could say.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see where Poland goes with this one. Mixed Mod 2. So we did see this in the last match against Italy and South Korea. So this one had a this one was a lot more one-sided, I'd say, than Mixed Mod 1. So maybe we might see another one-sided sort of play here, but I feel like Belgium should still be able to perform with a three-man lineup in Mixed Mod, even without Cake Noob.
It looks like they don't have Cake Noob right now, which is a bit worrying for Belgium. The hard rock and double time sort of carry, you could say.
Yeah, very speed player.
On Poland's side, you see Trigon, Fob, and Philo lining up. I wonder if it's going to be Trigon or Philo on hard rock. Fob will probably be the hidden pick.
Yeah, more than likely. I feel like it'll probably be Philo on hard rock. But Trigon's definitely more the no-mod skill player, as he's got a very wide range of readability in terms of no-mod skill.
Yeah, I don't know, I feel like we're gonna perhaps see Trigon on hard rock here, especially after last week. I mean, he's capable of pretty much anything, I believe. And looks like in the chat they're talking about the slots, and they're saying that it's the correct slots, so if that's the case, then Trigon will be playing hard rock here, but...
Yeah, possibly.
Actually, no, I was wrong. It's got to be Philo on hard rock. I guess they were ignoring the slots, the top slots for hard rock, like we usually see. But as you can see, Mike Cutie on hard rock on Belgium, Sheen on Hidden, and El Skefe on Nomad. And on Poland, we have Philo on hard rock, Fob on Hidden, and Trigon on Nomad. So yeah, you were right. Sheen got up on an early miss there. 1 or 2, and Mike Cutie also dropping on hard rock.
A little bit one-sided to start with, and yeah, I sort of figured that Trigon would probably stick with no mod. This does seem like more of a Trigon no mod map to me. So yeah, I was almost a little bit surprised to see El Skefe stick with no mod instead of hard rock, almost. But I know my Cutie is also quite a good hard rock player as well.
This map looks honestly really evil with Hidden. Even Fob found a miss there. Sheen has been struggling quite a bit on it as well. Philo and Trigon still holding the full combo, still very impressive.
Oh yeah, a few of these slider tick jumps I saw earlier. I was like, wow, those look interesting.
I mean, Philo only having found 1 miss on hard rock. That's actually really impressive on a map like this. Hitting these edge dashes, slider ticks, and wiggles. I mean, it's easier said than done.
Oh,
really, yes. Poland looking really one-sided here, as you said. Almost a 300,000 point lead. Mike Cutie and Sheen struggling a lot on hard rock and Hidden on this. El Skefe only have found 1 miss so far, I believe, but Trigon on Nomad and Poland looking full combo. Bob and Philo been playing really, really well as well. Bob having found a miss right before I said that, but still playing really well. Only about 2 misses, I believe.
Yeah, and the score margin is massive. Trigon's still double S-ing. El Skefe with only the 1 miss, but in terms of mod play, Poland's just sort of outclassing Belgium a little bit right now, and yeah, you can really see it in the scoreline.
Trigon still holding that full combo on Nomad. How impressive is that?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm trying to remember if there were FCs in the earlier lobby. I think there was, but yeah, it's very, Very nice double S performance out of Trigon right there. And yeah, how do you compete against that? You know, FC, the double S, and then just 2 misses out of both Philo and Fob on their respective mods. And like I'd say a 13 miss isn't bad for a map like this. But yeah, compared to the 2 miss, it's just so hard to sort of, you know, power against that.
Yeah, it's gonna be the second point for Poland right there. And
yeah,
go on.
sorry. I was gonna say, I am wondering if they'll probably just go back to the no mod pool. I mean, that no mod that we saw before was pretty close, so you know, we might see them go back and try again.
Indeed, perhaps some like no mod 2 or even no mod 4
Yeah.
convert.
Well, yeah, if there's anything to flip it on, we sometimes find the convert to be quite interesting.
I mean, I was gonna say if they had Cake Loop, Double Time would have been a pretty decent pick for Belgium here, but without Cake Loop, it's looking a little bit worse on the higher maps.
Oh yeah, a bit of DT4.
Oh yeah, imagine that. TT4, my beloved.
Yeah, I saw the VOD for that matchup earlier as it happened while I was at work, and yeah, there's a also they're going for DT2 photo flicker.
It's I believe it's besides DT4, it is the lowest AR DT map out of the DT1, DT2, DT3. It's only 8.3, I think. So it's definitely not too high AR or anything. It's not too fast, but
Yeah.
it has a lot of sort of wiggle movement, not like wiggle patterns or anything, but you have to go back and forth a lot, and you have to time it really, really well. If you're consistent on sort of I guess DT movement,
Yeah,
this is a map for you.
I'm wondering where the Yoshi will be this week as well.
Oh, yes, of course, the Yoshi. Has anyone found him?
Yeah, I have not seen too much. I was gonna say I only really probably saw the map pool this afternoon. Been a quite the busy week, so yeah, I haven't seen the Yoshi yet.
Interesting. Let's see if we can spot him here. I mean, it would be too obvious to have the Yoshi on a Yoshi green map, right?
Italian team found Yoshi.
Oh, there you go. I feel like Arma's the type of guy to spend hours looking for the Yoshi. Just get completely hyper-focused on it and just...
And Philo. Here we go. It's back on the right map.
Oh yeah, he was playing Mikma 2 there for a second. There we go, yeah, Philo, Jacobon, and Skylea on Poland. Jesse, Elskefe, and Mike Cutie on Team Belgium, and they've already found team misses.
Yeah.
Local combos in Belgium so far.
Looking at this, and it's not... I was going to say the patterns themselves don't look overly harsh. I think it's the actual approach rate and the snap speed that actually catches players off. Like, I think it's got the basic sort of groundwork, but that speed required to properly actually hit all the streams and whatnot just is where players will probably trip up quite a bit.
You can see Skylea now, the only full combo in the lobby still. We've seen misses from every other player so far. I mean, like you said, it's very sort of snappy and there's quick movements. The air isn't that high, but that could honestly make it a little bit more challenging when you have to just time these movements so well and precisely.
Most definitely. I'm just glad it's not like AR8 DT.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, I think if it was a little bit higher, it could potentially be easier for some players. I know for me, it would be a lot easier, but Jacob on their friends miss. Now, if you look at Belgium, Elskefe also trades, but Jesse and Mike Cutie have actually built up pretty solid combos. Does Jacob and Philo find a double miss there, but so does Elskefe and Mike Cutie. Yeah, it's looking good for Poland right now. It's looking really good for Poland.
Yeah, I was gonna say that FC right now, keeping it pretty unreachable, in all honesty. Like, that score bar's just gonna grow massive.
Skylea finds the first miss, though, for them.
Yeah, but at this point, the score line's just too much to recover from. You would need a disconnect to happen, and we actually did see a disconnect earlier anyway. We did see a disconnect in one of the earlier maps. And yeah, that's going to be it. About 277k points, roughly.
Yeah, I mean, Skylea and Philo going really, really crazy on this. You could say 7 misses and 4 misses, and that combo from Skylea was really, really impressive.
Yeah, only one above 900k in the lobby as well, so... And just high scores all around.
Yeah, if you look at it, actually, Jacobon's score, the lowest on Team Poland, it was higher than all the scores on Team Belgium.
Yeah, higher than Jesse.
Just kind of one-sided here, you could say. And unfortunately for Belgium, that was their pick, so that's a break point for Poland, and now it is their pick.
Oh yeah, that was a very quick pick too.
Now it is now it's Poland's turn to pick. Obviously they can pick Hidden again. According to Catch World Cup rules, they are allowed to pick the same mod bracket twice in a row, but they go for a mixed mod 1 instead.
Wait, Hidden?
No, mixed mod 1.
Oh, I was gonna say, I thought you said Hidden for a second. I was like, wait, the only Hidden on the board that's out was a ban.
Oh,
I think that's my bad. But yeah, Mixed Mod 1, we saw this one in the match against South Korea and Italy. And yeah, I still remember this song back when it got mapped in like 2016 as a convert. Yeah, very, you can sort of tell how it's going to be, you know, just by hearing the drop.
yeah, it's another really long map. There's quite a few maps over 4 minutes that aren't tiebreakers in this pool. I think Hard Rock 1 is slightly above 4 minutes, or maybe a little bit less, and then No Mod 1 is also 4 minutes and 30 seconds, around that, and then Mixed Mod 1, 4 minutes, 34 seconds. There's a lot of maps that are almost tiebreaker length, you could say.
Oh yeah, especially, yeah, Gokusai Shiki. Yeah, classic Creole song. But yeah, 4 minutes 34 seconds, and with Hard Rock, you're gonna just want to hold on for as long as possible. And I know there's quite a few tricky bits, especially when the drop gets slow before the choruses. When that little bit of memory kicks in, and those nerves. I did see Hard Rock players almost walk off the notes in the earlier match. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see if this one happens this time, or whether they keep the nerves under control. And yeah, seeing Skylea come in for Hard Rock, and then Trigon gonna stick with No Mod and Fob Hidden. And then yeah, My Cutie staying on Hard Rock, and El Skefe going Hidden this time, and Jesse going No Mod.
Honestly, I mean, I'm not that surprised to see El Skefe on Hidden, as this is not necessarily a low AR map with Hidden. So as opposed to Sheen playing it, you can have El Skefe played pretty comfortably, as it, you know, it's 9.4 AR. It's not that different with Hidden and No Mod, honestly. If you can play with, if you can play Hidden and you can play this map with No Mod, you can play this map pretty alright with Hidden, I'd say.
Yeah, early miss out of My Cutie, just looking like he might have fallen off of one of those wiggle patterns right at the start. And it can be very easy to fall off that stuff. Quite a nervous start there, looking like a little bit of mistiming on the hypers.
Trigon did also find a miss though on No Mod right at the start. May have been just a miss to adjust, a little bit of a nerve miss, or yeah, just a miss to adjust to the movements again.
Yeah, not going to affect Poland too hard, as it's sort of only like one miss to about 3 or 4. Now 4 or 5, as El Skefe is going to miss as well.
only leave one full combo left on Belgium's side, being Jesse.
Yeah, we'll see if the Hard Rock players hold on, and it looks like they held on through the memory.
Oh, but Skylea holding those full combos for Team Poland right now. Trigon, pretty much a full combo, you could say, just that one early miss in the first 50-40 combo-ish. And Jesse gonna drop on Nomad now, no full combos from Belgium. And like Cutie as well. Skylea does drop on Hard Rock as well, though.
Yeah, that little trade there. Probably better for Belgium than if my Cutie had just missed on his own. So, like, they're not out of it yet, but that score gap is expanding quite a lot. As you know, there's 2 combos above 200, the 3 combos above 200 now. Everyone's above, and yeah, quite even. And Jesse's gonna miss. Very unlucky right there. As it looked like he only barely missed too. It looked like he missed maybe the head of the note.
Honestly, if you're the Nomad player for your team, you do not want to be missing on this. Skylea, though, dropping on Hard Rock, and Jesse missing again on Nomad as I say that. Quite unfortunate there.
Oh, El Skefe missing hard as well is going to be really detrimental for Belgium, as once again it's 2 combos down to 1. And 3 combos down to... yeah. 3 combos down to 1.
That's my 2-8 count that missed there. And now Fob still with a full combo, actually, on Hidden. Very impressive. Trigon with that one early miss, but other than that, has been able to hold combo ever since. And it's looking good for Poland, you could say.
Yeah,
really
very
good.
comfortable position right now. I don't think Fob's FC, but I believe he's got the highest combo in the lobby right now. I was gonna say, Jesse looked like he got a good spin there, though.
I think Fob is FC. Skylea finds a miss there, though, and trades with my Cutie. El Skefe gonna find this. Fob gonna drop his combo there. So now Trigon, the highest combo in the lobby, as Fob finds another miss. Wait, was that a team miss from Team Belgium?
Yeah, it looks like it. Only thing is with such a large gap built up throughout the map, there's not really any chance for Belgium to come back anymore. Like, it's, yeah, unfortunate, but, you know, Poland very calculated in this pick, I'd say, so...
Indeed. And honestly, Skylea's Hard Rock performance is not bad either. This map does get pretty tricky with Hard Rock.
Oh yeah, very solid play out of Skylea right now. I don't think she's only missed a few times, so.
Trigon now with that massive combo. Only that one miss at the beginning, I think still.
Yeah,
and there you go.
She hit that little annoying double into that hyper jump there towards the end as well. 935k is pretty good for Hard Rock on this map, I'd say. Yeah. And yeah, Trigon with only the 1 miss. Fob with only that. I think it was a chunk miss when he did miss.
Oh yeah, maybe. No, I think it was a little bit spread out, but did find misses after the first drop. Indeed.
Oh, I don't know. 988k though.
Yes. First drop, I mean first miss that he got.
Yeah, what you mean? I was gonna say though, even then, that's a bit high for just like for spaced missing in terms of score.
I don't think it was too spaced, but yeah.
Oh, it's still.
In any case, it is now Belgium's pick.
Hard Rock 3. Oh, I know this song. It'll be interesting to see Dika's rendition of this.
Yeah, this map actually has some pretty tricky patterns. There's that one middle section where, or you could say the drop in the song, I believe maybe, but it has these really, really weird sort of standstill patterns with Hard Rock. I don't know how you would say it. It's oh yeah. Okay, that's just the middle section in general is very, very tricky. You'll see it when it appears, but I'll be impressed if we see any full combos on that one.
Oh. Yeah, I find it interesting when the Hard Rock maps have like AR8 and stuff, even though it just jumps it up to 10 anyway. Was this one of the custom maps, or do we still sort of get like you know, those odd few maps that are just sort of picked out, or is everything sort of more custom made?
I'm pretty sure this is a custom at least. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a custom for sure. And I think most maps in the pools are customs as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say I couldn't remember if the entire pool was customs minus the convert, or whether they had like a lot of customs, but then you still had plenty of like already established beat maps in the pool as well. Oh yes, a lot of your wide sort of streaming patterns.
Yeah, it's pretty tappy with Hard Rock, this map.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, I'm really curious to see how that middle section will go. As Bober finds that first miss now. Triple FC still from Belgium, actually.
Yeah, looking pretty good for Belgium in this early stage here. We are only a quarter of the way in, and it does get oh, Bober's gonna miss again. Yeah, it is quite the tricky looking map. It does have a lot of odd movements, but that is quite common to see in a lot of Dika's maps.
Well, he's got the slow port there though. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, unlucky. I was gonna say he does have a lot of interesting mapping patterns, and like his style is quite interesting. You can tell. And Philo's gonna miss.
Yeah, here we go. This is the tricky section I was talking about here. I think we're gonna see a lot of misses here. Philo and Jesse are already having fun. Some Skylea drops as well. And Mike Cutie as well. Now there's no full combos on Belgium anymore. Skylea dropping as well. Mike Cutie and Philo trading.
They still got the advantage though. El Skefe and Boba holding combo. And everyone else just trading. El Skefe's going to miss. Boba, the one holding on right now. But 100k is going to be a lot to make back for Poland on his own. And he's going to miss straight away, unfortunately.
Yeah. That's going to reset the combo there for Poland. And, it's actually going to keep Belgium in the lead a little bit here. It's got to be close because Mike Cutie Jesse found a miss. I'm not sure if it's going to flip over. El Skefe misses there. It could flip over right at the end, actually. Bober and Mike Cutie trade now. And Mike Cutie finds more misses. It's going to flip over right to Poland.
No, Jesse missing a lot as well. Mike Cutie missing more too. And yeah, Skylea and Philo holding on at the end. Kind of just swept it back. How quickly 150k points went from Belgium being up to Poland being up is just, yeah, a little bit absurd.
That was definitely Belgium's chance to get a point there. If they would have held a little bit more at the ending, we would have seen Belgium for sure get a point.
Yeah, very unfortunate there.
Poland at the end able to hold and clutch. And Philo there with 913k. On this map, that's actually really good. It's a really good score.
Definitely. I suppose it's, times like this where you'd really want to have Cake Noob around. Unfortunately, I know she was tied up with something unavoidable though.
No Cake Noob on Belgium is costing them a lot here, I think.
Yeah, I was going to say at least if... Yeah, I think according to Oscafe... Yeah, family emergency.
But now, 5-0 to Poland, and it is Poland's pick.
Yeah, we will see if Belgium can pull a break point right now and perhaps save Sekre's pick'ems.
Nomad 2 is the pick from Poland. Actually, I think this isn't that bad for Belgium. I think Belgium can slot a roster on this type of map.
Oh, most definitely. They do have a pretty good no-mod lineup. So it might just be a matter of they might just need to get lucky. They might just need to, you know, enter that flow state and just pull out a couple of FCs. And it looks like we're gonna see Aja coming in.
Oh, Aja, yeah. Wait, would that be Aja's first map of the tournament?
I'm not too sure. I feel like Aja did at least play in scrims. I can't remember if I saw them in some of the early matches or not, though.
I think this could be their first map of the tournament. I know they played in scrims as well, but I think they didn't play in any previous rounds. And yeah, Sheen says it is his
first time. Yeah.
It's gonna be a big moment, you could say.
Yeah, I was gonna say sometimes, you know, those last hurrahs, I mean, you don't see the last member of the team until like the last or those later matches.
Knowing Aja, knowing the maps that he plays, this is a map that he would do well on, I believe. It's an Aja map, the high-speed wiggles and Gemsu patterns.
Yeah, Gemsu mapping. AR 9.7, I am a fan of it. You know, less 9.2s to 9.5s.
There you see Aja, Jesse, and El Skefe for Belgium. And on Poland, we have Trigon showing up again with Philo and Bober of Darkness. Is this a chance for a Belgian breakpoint, perhaps?
Yeah, can Belgium pull this point on No Mod 2 Onono Komachi?
I mean, looking at Poland's lineup, they also should be able to do this pretty well, actually. It's going to be quite scary for Belgium.
Yeah, I was going to say Philo and Trigon, very skilled. Is this the top 3 of Poland? Or I was going to say, I know Jakubon's up there as well. I know there was like a lot of skirmishing for the top spot of Poland for like the past 7 or 8 months.
You know what, I think this is the top 3 in Poland. I think Lexi is 4th, actually, and then there's Lechu still somehow, and then there's Jakubon. So yeah, these are the top 3 ranked players in Poland, I believe. Trigon the only full combo so far. I've seen misses from any other player here. Jesse with a pretty solid combo as well.
Yeah, Jesse keeping him in it, but once again, it's just Poland has more combos, unfortunately. There's still plenty of time, but Belgium's really going to need to pull something out in the second half. Yeah, you see that lead just grow massively after Jesse missed as well. And team miss out of Belgium, and yeah, very calculated pick from Poland, let's say right now. It is becoming very quickly unreachable. Boba having massive misses there. Looks like he went too far right on one of the streams and just tanked a bunch back.
What is Trigon doing right now? How is he full comboing this though? This is really, really impressive. This is a really hard map.
We've seen Trigon play at a top level though. This is not surprising. We've seen a lot of scores out of him, you know, in CWC and just in the general game, just in his general farming. He's done a ton of scores lately, so. And where we're going to find another miss, it's not completely out of the realm of possibility, but there needs to be more misses than just Boba's miss there, and Aja needs to hold on as well as the rest of Belgium, and it's not doable actually. They need a disconnect, and at this point, will we see the Trigon FC Poland pull their 6th point in this matchup against Belgium?
Oh my god. This end section now has some tricky taps. Is Trigon gonna full combo? Oh my god! Trigon's gonna get that full combo. Wow. That is very impressive, I have to say. I mean, if you look at the miscounts on the other players, I mean, these are the other top 2 in Poland. 14 misses and 18 misses. And Trigon with the full combo. That's insane.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jesse doing quite well as well. Under
Jesse
10
with only a
misses as
7 miss.
well,
Only
got
honestly,
28K.
for a player at the rank, I mean, at the rank that Jesse is, a 7 miss on this is also really, really, really good. But when Trigon full combos, that's wow. I'm speechless. This is really that's a really good play, honestly.
Yeah, I was gonna say a few Kujibo no mod 2 moments there, but
Wow. Trigon really showing why he got first place individually in the statistics of last round.
yes, all right. We don't worry about no mod 2.
Oh man. Actually, it's funny. Berea in chat just mentioned that there's a lot of Gons that have been playing really well in the Catch World Cup this year. Easy Gon, for example, and then Trigon, and then X-Gon with a map carry, obviously.
Yeah, mapping very well on XCon's end. Mapping some very interesting and pretty fun beat maps actually as well. Like having played a fair few of them. Oh well, aside from this week's one.
Yeah, now Hard Rock 1, the pick from Belgium. It's match point for Poland, so if they want at least 1 point, they're going to have to play really, really well on this and have to pull up and perform. This is the, again, another map over 4 minutes in length.
Yeah, a lot of enduro picks. Oh, well, yeah. Compared to like the usual like 2-3 minute lengths of a lot of maps.
This is probably one of the easier maps in the pool, though, if you ask me, when it comes to, I mean, yeah, if you're able to play Hard Rock at least, this is, it has pretty consistent patterns all throughout. And I wouldn't say they're all too tricky, if you are used to playing Hard Rock, that is, so I think we're gonna maybe see some high scores here. Especially with players like Philo, Skyleon, Jacobon on Poland, and Mike Cutie, El Skeffrey, and Jesse on Belgium. This could be a high-scoring map right here. And now getting into it, match point for Poland. Will it be a sweep? Or will Belgium be able to get 1 point from the depths of defeat, you could say? Jesse already finding an early miss there. Philo as well, actually.
Yeah,
a couple weird misses there.
It's quite early game though, so even if Belgium has that early advantage, they're gonna have to hold it for the next 4 minutes. But hey, down but not out, you know. It's not over until it's over, and yeah, we have seen teams deny that sweep at the last minute and start pulling points. El Skeffe gonna miss there a bit, but Jacobon trading, so gonna keep advantage slightly. I think El Skeffe did miss a bit worse. Mike Cutie missing is gonna be bad though, because Skylia being that clutch hard rock player, and she's holding on right now, and that is going to flip favor over to Poland as Jesse is gonna miss. Traded with Jacobon and Philo and Skylia now. Hold on a minute. We are going back. Key Belgium advantage. This is a good end of the quarter. If they can just end 3 more quarters like that, they will have their first point on the board.
Yeah, I mean, it's still interesting that it's actually kind of close in points still, even though the combos are clearly in Belgium's favor. Hey, Cutie now missing. All of the Polish players, a back to 200 combo now. This is going to be a close one.
Oh, most definitely. Yeah, I think definitely that roster versatility did wind up, you know, being a bit of a struggle for Belgium, but definitely something that Poland was able to take advantage of, as we have seen their full roster rotate a little bit throughout this. Philo just wiggled those a little bit. I could be wrong.
Not too sure, but Jacqueline and El Skeffrey found a trade there, so it's still all equal an advantage.
Yeah, it's so close.
Jesse now finds a drop there. That's going to flip things over to Poland here.
Yeah, it may only be a matter of time before another Polish player drops though. It's still in it. And second quarter, Jesse's going to drop again, and here's what they don't want, because here's where the score's going to start flipping over Poland's way, and they're going to start needing, like, possibly even a double miss out of Poland right now. A single miss should still be enough to do it, but that score deficit's still going to increase while Jesse doesn't have much combo.
It's still really, really close, you know, only about 30,000 points between them here. Oh, Jesse finds another miss there. That's really, really not good, but I mean, hey, still combos from Raikuri and El Skefe.
Yeah, so they're down but not out. There's still plenty of time, but El Skefe missing a ton of notes there. So even with the trade from Jacobon, that's not going to do much.
See, that wiggle section is really, really brutal with Hard Rock, so the fact that Skyleia was able to hold out there, that's really impressive. Jesse and Jacobon now trading.
Yeah, they don't need the drops out of Jacobon right now. I'd say they really needed it out of Skyleia and Philo. Yeah, that's where all the combo is. That's where the score is right now. Jacobon missing hard a little bit there, but those two big combos are just... Yeah, it's just 40k ahead, and 40k is seeming like more and more as we get closer to the end right now. They're gonna need more misses out of Poland, or it is gonna be game over, and Skyleia misses!
Skyleia drops that massive combo now. Is it too late, or is there still time? Maybe if there's more misses from Poland at the end, but Mike Cutie now drops for Belgium. No, that's gotta be it.
Yeah, that is going to be the clean sweep, and now El Skefe missing. That will result in Poland taking the 7-0 win here in this losers bracket match. Mike Cutie missing at the end, taking it by about 60k points in the end there. Very unfortunate for Belgium, but they did play quite well. Even you know, in the face of very rough odds, I'd say, you know, being down a player is never fun. And it does sometimes make it very difficult, especially when, you know, you got like a very like solid player for specific mods and whatnot.
Yeah, so now there you have it. Poland's going to be moving on in the losers bracket, and they're going to be playing against the winner of Canada versus Japan, which we'll be seeing later on today, I believe. But yeah, Belgium is going to be leaving us now in the top 12 though, so that is really, really impressive to Belgium. I think they seeded 14th in the qualifiers, so they're outdoing their seed here by placing in the top 12. Commiserations to Belgium. Thank you guys for playing this year. It was a pleasure to watch you guys. But Poland, as you can see there on the winner screen, will be moving on to the next round of the losers bracket. Guaranteed themselves a top 8 spot now. But yeah, like I said, well, I mean, it says Canada versus Japan, but actually we'll be having a show match in about an hour and 45 minutes, I believe.
Yeah, roughly. It will be Team Red versus Team Blue. I believe it's the staff versus. So yeah,
staff versus staff. Yeah.
Yeah, staff versus staff. We'll see. Yeah, a lot of names who. Yeah, a lot of names who may not have been necessarily on the sign-ups or may not have gotten teams, and a few names from previous CWC matches as well.
All I can say is
look forward to that one.
All I can say is there's going to be big names. There's going to be big names in that show match, so make sure to catch that if you can. Honestly, that's going to be a stacked match. Yeah, you're going to see some massive names there. In any case, that's in about an hour and 45 minutes from now, 14:30 UTC. For now, I think that's it for us, though. I've been Ash Ketchum.
And I've been Kujibo. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you at 14:30 UTC.